and welcome to What Nobody Told Me After 65. Today I want to talk to you about taxes. We are about to be on the 2023, because you filed for 23 and 24, tax year, and I thought it would be interesting to give you some information. Ever since I turned 65, I've been on a rampage. Why am I still paying taxes on my Social Security? I got taxed when I earned it. Now I'm drawing it and I'm taxed again. That's not fair. So, let me first say I am not a tax accountant. I do not do taxes for a living. Nothing that I'm giving you here is you can use against anyone. You have to do your homework. But I looked it up on irs.gov. I am regurgitating what I read there. I'm just trying to make it simpler for you. But always check with your tax professional or your accountant. I'm going to say that again. Nothing that I'm telling you here can help you if you are in a tax crisis or if you don't understand your tax bracket. Everybody is different. The only difference is if the only money that you receive is Social Security. According to my research, you do not have to pay taxes because you have to earn or have at least $25,000 in income in order to be taxed. Most Social Security people are not receiving more than $25,000. All right? So, if you're 65 and older and you take the standard deduction this year, 2024, the deduction for a single or head of household is $1,850. If you're married, it's $1,500. That's the standard deduction. If Social Security is your only income, you may not have to file taxes if you receive less than $25,000. However, if you have a pension, like a lot of people do, you get your Social Security, you get a pension, you're going to have to pay taxes. Bottom line. Social Security is subject to taxation regardless of your age. Somebody told me they thought once you got 70, 80, 90, you didn't have to pay it. You have to pay taxes on your Social Security for the rest of your life, particularly if your income exceeds a certain level. Meaning, if you get more than just Social Security, then most likely you're over the $25,000 threshold. Here's an interesting fact. 40% of the people who get Social Security must pay federal income tax. 40%. If you work and make on a job, I know somebody said if you're getting Social Security after you're 65, you can work and make as much money as you want. You sure can, but you're going to pay taxes on it. If you work and make at least $15,700 on your little gig, your little part-time hustle, you're going to have to file taxes. It's not fair, but it is what it is. Let me see if I can find out who doesn't need to file income taxes. The minimum income amount depends on your filing status and your age. If you're filing as head of household or filing as a married couple or married filing separately or whatever. In 2023, for example, the minimum single filing status, if you're under age 65, was $13,850. If your income was below $13,850 and you were less than 65, you probably didn't need to file an income tax return. This sort of kind of falls under people who still have young people living at home with them, who are going to college and they're working a little job, but you're still claiming them. All that starts to get a little complicated. You're going to need to have a tax professional go through your taxes with you to help you figure it out. If you're just, simple Simon like I am, I get Social Security and my pension, I have to pay taxes. I'm not happy about it, but I have a tax professional who prepares my taxes for me. It's just a necessary evil. I will give you the volunteer income tax assistance. It's called VITA, VITA. I'm going to give you their website and or if I can find a phone number. This is the free tax assistance. Usually they're at the library or at the federal building or at the Small Business Administration. These are volunteers who, most of the time they're seniors, who volunteer to help do tax preparation at no cost. Okay? No cost. It is tax time. I might try to put up something else. But the bottom line is if you get Social Security, you got to pay taxes. You got to file. If you haven't been filing, start filing. Will you get anything back? I don't know. Again, we got to look at the people that we're putting in office. Got to pay attention to what they're doing for us. We're seniors. I already did this gig. I was taxed then. Why are you taxing me again, of all people? And for the rest of my life. Because at 70, you still have to file a federal income tax. Something is wrong with this. I am going to see if I can talk to a politician, somebody who understands this thing. But I'm going to tell you, there were many people who turned 65 before I did. Why didn't anybody ask these questions? This is mind-boggling to me. We just go along, drink the Kool-Aid, go along and get along. Ask questions. If you don't know something, you don't know why it works or how it works, ask the question. I hope this information has been helpful. I appreciate all of the people who are subscribing. Welcome new subscribers. Let's talk about this thing. People are turning 65 who've never been 65 before. I tell you, it's a brand new ball game. So, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and remember, you don't know what you don't know. Thanks for listening.